Hey everybody, Jacob with Scooters Lawn Care, and today I want to talk about growing your business. I'm always talking about growing your business, making your business bigger, whatever the case may be. And this year, since we've started down here in Florida, this is going to be our first full year, and I am just so excited to see now that we've spent other time and grew a business before, grew the other side of business in Illinois pretty quickly. I want to see how quickly can we grow Florida. And the thing I've realized that it came into my head when I was thinking about growing a business, man, it's kind of hot in this truck, is that it's all mindset. Ryan with Lawn Crack commented on, I'd say your last name, man, but I have such a hard time saying that every time I go. I'm sure I'm butchering it. It's about like saying Jonathan Patochnik or whatever, however you say his name. But anyway, he commented on one of my videos and said, Think and Grow Rich. And I know that's a book that he's really passionate about, and it's true. I've listened to the book twice, or at least 1.5 times. Amazing book, and so many people preach it. It's not, you have to see and realize, and it's just envision where you're going. If I want to make this certain amount of money, or I want to achieve this goal, you have to visualize it. I write my goals down every morning, what I want to do. I write stuff down on whiteboards. I mean, might be a little scatterbrained, but I have a plan. And the reason I say this is because when I first got into business, I would have been afraid to sell a really big project or walk up to a super expensive house. And the third house I knocked on today, it was gold mine. Knocked on it, immediate. They thought I was just going to be there for maintenance, trying to sell maintenance. I was like, no, we do landscaping, design, and install as well. And I went right in and talked to them. They want to landscape the whole house. It looks like, super expensive house. We're talking, $500,000 or over for sure. And, I would have been intimidated by that before. And that's all mindset. And I would still be intimidated. I would be intimidated by probably selling something that was $50,000 or $100,000. That would still intimidate me some, because it's not something I'm familiar with. But once you get there, then your mind realizes, it's only your mind realizing it can do it. And it's such a silly little thing, because once you've, where I feel comfortable now, when I first started in business, selling a $500 job was going to be a big deal. And then selling a $1,000 job was going to be a big deal. Then 5, and then 10, and then 15, and that's kind of like the range I've always stayed in. But now that all those don't even really seem like anything, now I can go back and we're in the start of business somewhere else, and it's just like starting over, but yet I still know that that's totally possible. So it's all about realizing what's possible, going after what you want, and really, you can just grow your business almost as fast as you want, and down to knocking on doors or doing whatever it takes to get business, just getting out there, making noise and getting realized. So that's one of my big goals. We have huge growth goals for Illinois. We're trying to, things are kind of settling out where we're going to really start planning. They're really close to, they're a little behind, but Florida sales have made up for that. And, but now they're getting back on point. Things are smoothing out there. So we've got big growth goals for there, and I've got really huge, I want to skip the first 2 or 3 years of our business back in Illinois this year and just explode the business. And I don't know if this means anything to anybody, but I'm sure there's some guys out there that want to stay solo. That's cool. You can be happy with where you're at. But if you are wanting to grow your business, just realize a lot of this growing in sales and growing your income is just about realizing it can be done, thinking it can be done, practicing, working on talking to people, and it just happens. And it's a beautiful thing, and you just keep leaning into it. You can get whatever you want. Hey everybody, Jacob with Scooters Lawn Care. Like and subscribe. Have a great evening. See ya.